Hey, 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 I think we're live. How are you tonight, Roy?
I am good. We just spent the whole day out and about. Went dancing for the first time in a long time.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, so you can hear me now.
Yeah, so what I did was I shut down Zoom audio because
Got
I'm
it.
doing the stream audio into my ear.
Yeah.
So I was getting an echo because I was getting you from both sources.
I see. I see.
But anyway, welcome to Sunday Sudden Victory, everyone. Happy Super Bowl Sunday. I hope you're enjoying the game. I caught a little Bad Bunny a couple minutes ago, but other than that, pretty fun weekend of wrestling. We had international wrestling. We had
Yep.
Big Ten wrestling. We had a lot of duels going on. We had Cornell Penn. So I'm ready to jump right in. Are you ready, Roy?
I'm ready.
All right. Let us know on the stream if the audio's doing all right. I'm a perpetual messing around of things. So this whole me and my ears is gonna be something to get used to, but we'll see how it goes. All right, awesome. So good show tonight. Start off with Roy's recap.
Mm-hmm.
65 kilograms. Ralph's recap. A little bit of Michigan review. Had some of the big dogs in town, Iowa and Penn State came calling. And
Yep.
then everybody's favorite, Rumblers and Tumblers. And then a new section I added clips and pics. I didn't tell Roy about it. Did you see it?
I saw the slide. I haven't seen the clips yet, though, so
Okay. Oh,
I will be
perfect.
just as surprised as everyone.
Then I had to throw a pellet cord on there because like there was somebody who got rumbled who was tumbling and just to keep things by the books, want to make sure we officially agree to do that. All right,
Sounds good.
Roy, what'd you think?
All right. Well, for number two in the Ivy, Cornell beats Penn, and they win all of the grudge matches. Cornell beat Composto. Um, Joy beats Wazlewski, and Shapiro beats Swisher. So they basically won all those. But anyway, that happened. Ohio State handled Iowa, which set a record for losses in a single season in the Brands era. Hmm.
Ooh.
A notable thing: Indiana just completely stuns Wisconsin. I don't think that was expected. A lot of upsets, and the team score was not close. So
Yeah,
that was
didn't see
cool.
that coming.
And NC State over Pitt um, with a grudge match. It came down to heavyweight, so it was pretty cool. And Trumbull is ranked number two, but it turned out that they had split matches the year before, so it was actually pretty exciting. And Trumbull got his little get backs.
We'll
Did the
get back.
Gina at the end, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, awesome. All right. So my recap: uh, uh, Penn State Nittany Lions are good, and I kind of put in there for the sport. Um,
Uh,
huge crowd at Michigan.
yeah,
Way bigger than any crowd I've seen in a long time. Probably
but
since
just
the last time Penn State came to town, and and they wrestle, they score. There's action, so they wrestle a style that's fun to watch, and obviously really good. They bring in a big fan base, and so it was cool.
and you saw them live, right?
Yeah, last Friday.
Okay, you were at the Michigan PSU duel.
I was there.
Okay, so you're not looking at box scores. You're saying you saw them and they're good.
Yeah, I saw them
Okay.
and they're good. I was sitting there holding my takedown sign they gave me.
Uh-huh.
I'm just like, come on, come on. Everyone's there. And then finally at 57, woo!
Yeah.
Um, so Team USA wrestled this weekend, and
Mhm.
Hawkeye Wrestling Club took 3 goals. That's pretty exciting. That got me thinking that, holy cow, like, how many Nittany Lion Wrestling Club people will we have on the world team?
Mm,
I mean, may not be many.
may not be.
We'll
Who,
have to
who
wait and
would it?
see.
Snyder, I guess.
Yeah, but
Anyway,
Buchanan's
that's a
looking good. And,
yeah. Canada is looking great.
yeah, right. Um, the Japan women are still really good.
Yeah.
So Japan went 6-0 against USA, and wasn't pretty. Uh, OPRF represented over there in Zagreb, Kamal Bey. Uh, kind of sucks in Greco-Roman when you draw an Iranian in the first round, but
Yeah.
so he got beat by the Iranian. It was crazy. It was like 6 or 7-0 at the break, and he didn't get teched. It ended that way. Yeah, that's pretty tough, right? Because it's 8-point tech in Greco. And then that Lidecker girl won gold. Apparently, Japan didn't
Oh,
bring a 53-kilogram wrestler. So, but that's cool because she's young, right? And so it's exciting that we've got some talent in the pipeline because we've had some megastars, the women's side, retire recently. So,
great.
um, nice to see somebody who's pretty young getting it done, winning some. So, very cool. Guess I didn't talk a lot about college, but cool to see some international wrestling for sure.
Yeah, of course.
Madness recap. So we did say first one to contact us, who also beat us in the Iowa Ohio State Wrestle Madness contest. So
What is our
JB,
handle?
what's that?
What is our handle in the contest?
We're QuadR Rest WR. We're not, we took
Okay.
10th, which is kind of
Right. But
funny that we beat ourselves.
well,
So you took 11th and I took 12th.
yeah.
Combined, we're better than alone. That just proves that right there. But Jason Bryant crushed in our group, so they be in the house.
So takeaway is first person who beat us who contacts us gets a hat.
It's a hat. That's right. Anyway, so we didn't do great.
That I mean, how many? 10th out of how many?
We were 59 out of 155 total.
Oh, this is just our group.
We were 10th out of 21 in our group.
Okay.
And
We were
yeah, not we're in the top half, right?
yeah.
So, I mean, there's only like 70 D1 teams, so we're a qualifier.
Yeah.
We're like 14 seed, fringe qualifier. All right. Cool. Michigan recap. So Michigan lost to Penn State 3-38. They made us wait till heavyweight to get the W. No. And actually, yeah, Penn State's really good. Catcherbone looked great against Duke, had a lead in the third period. So
A lot of people were talking about that match.
yeah, that was awesome. That was great.
Apparently they had high school history.
Yeah, Cornell Kevin said like he's the only guy that Duke didn't destroy in high school. Beat him like 2-1. So yeah, that was a super fun match. Matt Nona's there's a gap there.
Yeah.
Rocco Welch is strong. I mean, it was like some 50-50s and some, decent shots by Matt Nona, by Brock. And Rocco just flattened him out and smashed him. So, yeah, they're a good team. Nothing new there. I made this slide before the duel actually happened, but Michigan State lost to Iowa.
Yeah.
I felt pretty confident making the slide. Preloaded that baby. Michigan State did get 6 points because Iowa forfeited at 97. So yeah, that was that. CMU got the W against SIUE 21-14. TVSU women were off, and TVSU men, they had a duel and then an open, like a tournament the next day. And they won all the duels. They beat Maryville, Indianapolis, and Quincy. don't know what happened at the tournament today. So anyway, pretty decent weekend. Or well, I guess not. If I look at it, we got one winning team out there. All right.
Yeah.
Now, everybody's favorite section, rumblers and tumblers. Roy, why don't you go ahead and explain this, and then we'll get rocking.
Okay. Well, a rumbler is somebody who's moving up the rankings. Wherever they were, they're going from maybe outside of the All-American conversation to into the All-American conversation, or they went from All-American conversation to finalist conversation. And a tumbler is the opposite, someone who was a part of like maybe the finalist conversation or the All-American conversation. And there's some recent results that have us thinking that maybe they should be like in a lower conversation. Oh, I like the graphic.
Boom.
You know,
Enter
I
the
was thinking of,
chat.
yeah, that at this point in the season, it's like an interesting rumbler and tumbler. Because it's like the rankings are a little, they got like real this year data behind them. Um, anyway, we can take the chat offline. Like someone who will be like a surprise. Um, Not
Yeah.
necessarily rumbler, but anyway,
Okay.
we can talk about that.
Yeah.
And we
So
keep ourselves accountable.
we forgot to talk about accountability. So once you're on the Rumbler or the Tumblr list, then you are followed. So
Yes.
from an accountability, this is our accountability, not your accountability as a
Right.
wrestler, but this is so the list is getting pretty big. And
Yeah.
so we decided to break out the slides. We got a Rumbler slide and a Tumblr slide. This is the Rumbler side. We didn't really have a pre-consult meeting. So I did the red
Oh, okay.
for people we were going to talk about or something to say. And then the yellow was going to be people who we haven't seen in a while.
Oh, okay.
And
Um, that's just canon, right?
just canon on this list, but I'll let you handle your yellows and then I'll
Okay.
get my reds.
Cool. Well, Cross Wazlewski, as mentioned, dropped to Jackson Joy of Cornell. 5-1. Joy has been demolishing
Yeah.
people, so certainly that was score-wise a close match. Actually, action-wise, it was not as close. At one point, Cross Wazlewski was undefeated and ranked number 3. Um, I think he's trying to drop down to like the 10 to 13 range. So hopefully he can put it together and get to All-American. D Lockett keeps winning. He beats Bianchi from Little Rock.
Yeah. Like he scored some points too, like 7-2.
14 points.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And he's a freshman, and he's got that freshman arc of like he seems like he's getting better and better every time he goes out there. So I'm very excited about that. Penn finishes third in the Ivy, which is not, I don't know. They were a rumbler, and it's accountability to just acknowledge that they
Right.
finished third in the Ivy. Jackson Joy keeps winning. Coy Biskins did pick up the win against Pitt. It was a little bit of a nail biter. It
Yeah,
was
I
a nail
saw
biter.
that tight score.
Yeah, I watched that match. And yeah, it seemed like I had this feeling like he was going to win, but then that guy really almost took him. Like he was the one that was almost getting all the takedowns until the end, and then the other guy was in on his leg, and Coy is really hard to finish against. And anyway, he got the dub.
Yeah. Well, good deal.
I think that's it for me.
So Desmond stepped in for Tumblr, Braden Davis.
Okay.
So I don't know. He beat Ragusin in overtime. And it was like, I mean, either guy could have won that match. One thing I really noticed is that he was not in shape like the other Penn State wrestlers.
Talking about Desmond.
Yeah, like the Penn State starters, like they don't even breathe heavy. It's pretty impressive, and I don't know if that's like a mental thing because they really focus on staying calm in matches, and I don't know what it is. I don't want to like suggest anything, but like they looked really fit, through the match. You never saw them distressed in any way, but he was distressed. Like, so Desmond was definitely like gassed, and Ragusan too. I mean, Ragusan's second semester guy, but it was
Yeah.
noticeable with Desmond. But he got the dub, and I don't know. I think he has like one more date to not burn his shirt, but
Okay.
so it's interesting to know if they're going to go with Desmond or if they're going to go with Davis. He looks big enough for 41, but
He
anyway,
wrestled 125 earlier in the year, right?
yeah, he beat Lilidol.
Notably beat Lilidol, yeah.
Right.
Who's still ranked number one and technically undefeated.
Yeah. Right. Technically. Uh, so Davino beat Ayala again, so solidified himself. Better match this time from Drake for sure. Wyatt lost by pin to some guy from Bahrain via Dagestan. So,
Wait, this is Wyatt
Henderson.
Hendrickson.
Hendrickson.
Okay, so you're switching to international. Okay.
Well, it's on the list. I mean,
Yeah, you just say like I was like
okay.
Wyatt. Yeah.
All right. Rocco looked great. I mean, like, put him on this list because we thought he was like a title contender, right? He bumped up from being an obvious All American to title contender, and he looked the part. I mean,
Yeah.
very impressive. And then Aaron Seidel continues to just smash people. So
Yeah, he's like stats wise, I think a Hodge front runner.
right,
If you just look at stats, and
yeah,
if he wins at 133, of course he's a freshman and it's on. Anyone can win, but stats wise, man, he's
yeah.
crushing everything.
P Tech falls his way through the 133 bracket. There's your Hodge. Oh, that would be funny.
Yeah.
All right. What about the tumblers?
Ooh. All right. Well, I got to mention Tom Brands.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think
Well, one thing I lined out the guys that are done for the year.
done meaning like not starting, or done like the injury or they're redshirting or
So
something
they're
like that.
done. Like, so what I did is I lined out Garvin's out and
Yeah, Garvin's
the
out.
gal's out. And then in yellow originally was the guys who haven't wrestled this year. So likely medical red shirts.
Okay.
So there's nothing in 2026. But then you went and started making other stuff yellow and like.
Well, actually, I only made Tom Brands and Cornell yellow.
Yeah, I know.
They aren't wrestling anyway, not in the individual sense. Yeah. Tom Brands, yeah, took a loss to Ohio State. And when we were talking about it, I mean, they had a path to victory, but didn't get it done. Cornell does continue their, I don't know how many years they've beaten Penn in a row, but it's a lot. Take second in the Ivy League, but we'll see how they do in the tournament. There was a medical forfeit in that duel with Columbia. So if they can get their lineup healthy, they should be able to, well, challenge
Outscore
for
Columbia.
yeah. I don't. Columbia's got a chance, but hopefully Cornell has a healthy lineup for the postseason.
Yeah. So Drake took another loss. Had a tough season. I think he's wrestling better, and tough to have that record. But he did lose, and be really tough to place for everybody in that weight class. Spencer Lee bounced back, took gold, so looking good. Dan Fugit took another like weird, or I don't call it weird, like a bad loss, I guess I would say. Same for Maddie Singleton, both the like higher ranked guys. Mirasola lost to Gagliardi in Michigan. And again, just from a Tumblr standpoint, like there's a lot of good heavyweights. It's going to be really hard for him to All American, I think. I'd say it's probably less than 50% for. And then Braden Davis, something about he hurt his hand on a scooter burn, or I don't know what all that was about, but I think he was there. He came out late for the duel. I think I saw him there. but he didn't wrestle.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
know
I would
exactly what that.
imagine after kicking Brock Hardy, he's benched.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
it. I don't think he burned his hand on the scooter. I think he was benched.
I think there's a good chance that he's making him sit.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not a 5-time champ. Raiden's Davis leash is a lot shorter than Ed Ruth's and then Carter Starachi's, without a doubt. All right, cool. Roy, who are your rumblers?
All right, Cody Merrill. After taking Elam to sudden victory, he goes ahead and gets a pin against Little Rock and looked really good doing it. And I love his like handshake after he wins. I don't know if you saw
Yeah,
the video. Watching that, and he just stands in the center like a statue. He's
yeah,
man. I've totally changed. Like I like watching his matches now. For some reason, I don't know. I thought that he was very defensive before, but he seems like he's opening up a little bit and scoring more points and able to contend with the best guys. So he's my rumbler.
yeah. No, I think he's definitely a likely All-American, and I don't know. I want to see it
Yeah.
with Bar, right?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, he's fun too, right? Like you said, got some character. Not quite the splits, but
Yeah.
all right. So my rumblers, Hawkeye Wrestling Club. I was taking a pretty good beating this year about inability to coach and whatever it might be, but they're doing really good on the international scene, and they've taken a downtrodden Stephen Buchanan who just didn't love wrestling anymore and was just ready to hang him up, made him a national champ. Now he's winning international competitions. He's destroying.
Won his RAF debut?
RAF, yeah, right. So, and then Cam Catcherbone from Michigan looked really good in the loss. Had a late third period lead on PJ Duke. So he's really tricky. He's funky. He's a pinner. He's a high flyer. He's the kind of guy that you want to watch wrestle. So I think he definitely could, but he definitely could not All-American. So I'm thinking
the
he's
Hawkeye Wrestling. Just so I don't remember right, Hawkeye Wrestling Club, Spencer Lee, Austin DeSanto, and Stephen Buchanan all won golds at
one goal. Yep.
And did they send anyone else, or did they go for 3 for 3?
Do they have anyone else?
That was going to be my question.
that might be the Hawkeye Wrestling Club. So yeah.
Great.
Right. Quality over quantity, for sure. All right, and then my Tumblr, and again, this is sort of in the context of All-American-y or medaling or whatever it might be, but it's just the Team USA heavyweights. So Wyatt beat up. Oh wait, what happened at RAF?
Oh, the Egyptian.
Wyatt Tech Paris, no problem.
That's true.
And then Wyatt goes to the World Championship, gets beat up by some random Russian that we didn't really know, and then loses to the Bahrain heavyweight, who's really, really good. But you got to figure Zare's out there, the Bahrainians out there, and then Musawi is transferring to like Uzbekistan or something. The other Iranian. So I just feel like the path to medaling is going to be challenging.
Yeah. Well, without sounding too down, but has Wyatt won an international match at the senior level? Didn't he go over at the Olympics and then over at this and over? Has he won?
He wasn't at the Olympics. So Paris won bronze the year
Or the world then.
before at World Championship, and then at the Olympics went over, and then yeah, Wyatt won U23 Worlds,
Okay.
but
But that's not
no,
senior.
but his like last World Championships was bad.
Yeah.
Like, and this was not. I mean, he won a couple matches, but then when he got the final boss, he didn't do well. And then, I mean, obviously, who else is out there? Kirk Fleet says he's going to stick around for the Olympics. Gable might get punched in the face and then be like, "Oh, MMA sucks."
Yeah.
Brent Dilfer. Anyway, I don't.
Yeah, younger.
Oh yeah,
I mean, the young guys now, Trumbull,
yeah, Trumbull.
because in
I guess.
2028, that's 2 years away. They'll have some time to get senior experience.
Yeah, but some of it's about the guys they would have to beat.
Yeah.
Right, just tough weight class. All right, your tumbler.
Oh, Yazdani from Iran. Definitely. So he moves up a weight class, loses to Stephen Buchanan, who's having himself quite a season at the senior level. But I think there were a lot of questions about whether Yazdani would be effective. He did reach the finals. It's interesting though. Yazdani had a run, I think like an 8-year run, where the only person he lost to was David Taylor. He's basically just destroying everyone, and you go up 10 kilograms or whatever it is. This is definitely a different kind of person you're wrestling, and it remains to be seen if Yazdani can be a middle threat uh, at this weight.
I don't think he can make the Iranian team at that weight.
Yeah, exactly. So he's one of the all-time greats. You can't take that away from him. But there was a question of whether he would be able to do this, and I'm going to put on the Tumblr lists. So far, it doesn't look like it.
Yep, I'm gonna agree with you. Yazdani looks like to be transitioning to coach and spokesperson, or Wrath.
Oh man, he'd be a draw for Rat.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. Get him out there. Do some things. All right. So this is the weekend's top clips and picks.
Okay.
So just grabbing a few things from social media. I don't know if you watched, probably didn't, the Illinois Purdue match. I'm sure you didn't. But this is that situation where this was the end of the match.
That's my dog. Sorry.
Oh, what happened? Let me try this again.
You make it full screen.
Try it.
So this is who's wrestling here.
This
For
is
people
Lucas
listening.
Bird.
Okay.
Won't it do it? There we go. So Lucas Bird was like chasing this guy the whole match, right? So 8 seconds left, and he's like going for the major, right? He's going for the major, and this guy's got 3 stalls, 4 stalls. I don't even know. Most of these points are stalling points. Just running away the whole time. If you chase and chase and chase and chase, crazy stuff can happen. This is why people don't do it. But if you watch,
Oof. He almost gets the neutral. Ooh, it's 5-4.
yeah, right. So
That's it.
that was it. But I was just like,
Yeah.
there's sort of a reason why.
Well, it is interesting. I still, with the 3-point takedown, if I see a 5-4 score, it doesn't necessarily occur to me that person was trying to get a major, and at the last second, like kind of slipped, got taken down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
he dominated, but so I'd kind of like forgot that there was more wrestling over there in Zagreb.
Yeah.
But our guy,
Golden.
cheerleader from ASU, got silver. Oh,
Nice.
congratulations, Colton Schultz. That's cool to see.
Greco, right?
Greco, right? Yep. Our only Greco medal. Shocking no one. So there's that. AJ loves the fans.
Although Coach Snyder hates the splits,
Yeah.
that's a great shot.
Yeah, that's a perfect picture. Love it. They said it's his last one. Is he out of
Yeah.
eligibility? I don't think
For the
that's
splits.
fair.
Yeah. Maybe he pulled a muscle.
So who is ASU? So Oklahoma beat ASU 31-9.
Whew.
Right. Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Cradle zone.
ASU also lost at Columbia. What
Right.
is going on?
I
Although they
started looking at
beat
box scars and like the Larkins, are they on a pitch count? Hardly ever wrestle.
Hmm, I don't
Did
know.
you see Zakas's leg? Ugh. He didn't get up real quick.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. Oof.
Well, that's not a
So,
Sunday
so
sudden
basically
victory
he wrenched
discussion,
him out. Yeah.
but there's a lot of people saying, well, he put himself in that position or let him
Right.
wrestle through, and it's interesting. But you do not want to turn um, wrestling into submission grappling, right?
Yeah.
You can't reward people for putting people's joints in danger, right? So anyway,
Yeah. But the choice is, I mean, I agree with the perspective that he put himself in that position because you can still go the other. There's nothing that the offensive wrestler was doing to lock his joint, which is what submission wrestling is. Like you can't get out. It's just that you don't get out the way that gives up. Like Buzakas, if he went the other way, he gives up points, so he won't. And that's not a proper submission. That is him putting his own leg in a dangerous position, in my opinion.
yeah, but how do you fix it?
But he did. I'd say let him wrestle.
Let him wrestle.
Let him wrestle.
All right. And then last one, Patrick Downey signs with the New Jersey Saint wrestling team.
New Jersey Saints. Who's that? Is
Exactly.
that a new claw team?
It doesn't appear to be. It's just the
Claw is all
IWL USA Wrestle Ball Cup. Oh, is this the team where they play basketball and suplex each other? Have you seen that?
I have not seen that. That's a thing?
Some Russian thing, yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I thought that draft contracts were exclusive, but apparently this is wrestle ball, not wrestling.
Exactly. Raph probably put him up to it.
Right. More research to be done.
Okay.
All right, so this can be quick. Mantrell Taylor was a tumbler. He is number 2 ranked wrestler. Probably should be the number 1 ranked wrestler. This Canada's not wrestling.
Yeah.
And he has wins over Duke, Rabadoo. So we're moving him over to the Rumbler side without objection.
I'm okay with it. I wonder if he performs better as a tumbler though. Well, I guess we'll find. There's only one way to find out, right?
Right. You made him a rumbler last week. This is on
Okay. I
you.
mean, I like I've said everything in every show for the last 2 weeks. He's got the same record he had last year, and he won the national title. I agree with you. He's beat everybody um, in the top three except for Cannon, who is we're not sure what's going on with that.
You can't have
Um,
majored him early, like at the national duels.
national duels.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But
We'll got to look into Cannon for next week. When's the last time he wrestled? Because Ohio State, not that we're previewing, but Ohio State is wrestling PSU,
right.
and it would help Ohio State a lot if he wrestles.
I would definitely agree.
Okay, so wait, we're moving into Rumbler.
Yes.
So once you win your appellate court case, we go to the spreadsheet and delete you off the Tumblr. Okay,
Yes.
and the sheet. Now that we're doing the accountability, he no longer needs to be
And the slide. Yes.
the side about tumblers. Okay, I'm down with it.
Okay. That's all I got. Back to the Super Bowl, I guess. What you got going on this week?
This week, uh, school. Actually, the week after this week, I have the whole week off. It's informally called Ski Week, but anyway, so this is the last week of school before I have a whole week off.
Nice.
We'll just be wrapping stuff up.
Got Detroit this week, and then Chicago. And then I start to get going out west. So Denver, Salt Lake. Oh, looking forward to that.
Nice.
All right, Roy, go ahead and take us out.
Right. Don't forget, toe the line in everything you do.
QuadR out.